Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Shio, and today we are going to be taking a look at what positive changes are coming towards you during the summer solstice. So this is going to happen on the 20th of June, and it is a whole change in the season. The energies are switching from spring is fully into summer. Everything is coming into fruition. Everything is bright. The days are longer. And so with this change in energy, I wanted to take a look at what positive changes and what positive differences are manifesting for you in your life. So we have three different groups to choose from today, and we have the three different tarot cards for the sun. So group number one, we have the Kawaii tarot and the sun card from that. Group number two, this is the tarot of the divine, and we have the sun card from that tarot deck. And group number three is you guys have the dreaming cat tarot, and you have the sun card from that deck. So take a look at these three different groups to see which one is calling out to you. And once you are ready, the timestamps will be linked down in the description box, and I will see you for your reading. Hi group ones, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this Kawaii tarot, this is going to be what's happening or the positive changes that are coming in for you in the summer solstice. So right off the bat, we're going to start out by talking about the tarot card that you chose, and I'm going to use this as sort of an oracle card. And just from the imagery of this card, I am seeing that this summer solstice is going to bring about a lot of new exciting beginnings and exciting adventures for you. There are going to be a lot of surprises with these little bunnies popping up, and I'm also seeing that with rabbit, they signify abundance. So I do see that for you group number ones, abundance is going to come in, and I think you're going to find many different ways or methods to bring in abundance, wealth, or increase your finances. You'll come up with a lot of ideas to increase your finances. I'm also seeing that you're going to be traveling or going on a vacation in this summer solstice, or in this like summer months. You could be taking a break, flying, traveling, going on a journey. And I also see that you'll be getting quite a bit of very interesting magical dreams as well. And with the bird, I'm seeing that there will also be communication coming towards you, maybe messages from friends that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe you could be flying to visit your friends overseas and have a vacation together, or spend time with your friends overseas. So that could be a possibility that's happening in the summer solstice. And yeah, so we've talked about, okay, I'm also seeing with the flowers blooming and blossoming that the things that you have planted, things that you have planned out, things that you have been working on in the past is going to come into fruition, and is going to start blooming, right? And also with the sun as well, definitely there's going to be a lot of light in your days, and you're going to have a lot more fun and enjoyment during your day. But I think that's like the same energy for every group in this reading. And so now we're going to take a look at the oracle cards that you guys have. So starting with your first card, you guys have Lady of the Lake. New beginnings, something is about to happen. So again, this reinforces the new beginnings that are blossoming for you. I do see that there is a great significant positive change that is coming towards you, and it could be a change that was unexpected. Like you wouldn't see yourself getting these changes going into the summer, but as the summer progresses, you're gonna see more and more changes happening for you. There's also a possibility that you will be healing some kind of unhealthy mindset or unhealthy beliefs that you have, but something from the past that is no longer working for you, that is not healthy for you, is going to be gone by the end of the summer. So you are going to go into the summer solstice with a lot of healing energy. Your next oracle card, you guys have the Anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. So I see that you will be awakening your soul gifts, and you'll be tapping more into the reason why you were put on this earth, the reason why you incarnated, your soul purpose in this lifetime. I think this summer solstice, you're going to be awakening more of the soul gifts that you are given. Tap more into your true nature and do the things or be on the path that is in alignment with your soul's purpose. So you're going to discover more about yourself, the purpose of why you're here. And I also see that if you are already in line with your mission and your purpose, I see that you'll be taking more of a leadership role. So you could be guiding new people on the path, or you could be paving new ways for people to follow. You could be inspiring people and just creating a positive change in the world based on the soul gift that you were given in this lifetime. Your next oracle card, you have the Butterfly and Snowdrop with Hope. So this to me talks about metamorphosis. This summer is going to be a summer of change. It's like puberty, right? Before puberty, you're a child, and right after puberty, a lot of things change for you. And I also feel that with this butterfly card, that's going to be the same kind of energy you're going to have. You are going to transform at the end of the summer into a whole new creature, a whole new being, someone that you always envision yourself to be when you were younger, and this would be the year that you shed that old skin and come out of the snow like the snowdrop. And yeah, I also see that with this energy, this is definitely something that you have planted over time. It could be something that was slowly growing beneath the surface, something that you have been working on, and so that's finally going to show up and come into fruition. And then with your last oracle card, you have the, I think this is pronounced as Pimpernel. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this, again, with the amount of blossoms that you see on this card, I am seeing that a lot of things that you have planted is going to come into fruition. So you can ask yourself, what is it that you've been working on? It doesn't have to be a project or any kind of physical, tangible thing. It could be you working on your own mindset. Maybe you are working on your health. Every little thing that you have put effort into for the first 6 months of this year, and maybe even the last 6 months of, since the end of the previous summer, anything that you have put effort into is going to bloom and blossom and come into fruition. So this is really the season of a lot of growth for you, group number one. And with the compass in the middle, this is also signifying that you are guided and you would know your true path. So if you ever feel lost, if you ever feel like you don't know what's the next step, you don't know which path to take, you're a little bit unsure, take a moment to be still. And if you have a question, like if you're at a crossroad and you have a question on which path to take that day off without making a decision, sleep on it. And like how we mentioned the dream before, I think you're gonna get your answer in your dreams, and your soul knows the path you need to take. So if you take time to be still and go inwards and meditate and really listen to your heart, you would wake up with the realization of knowing which path you're supposed to be on. And this plant in particular as well is very significant because this flower is able to tell the time and the weather. So in the guidebook it says that this flower closes at noon, and it only will reopen if it can feel like it's going to be a sunny day. So if it senses that it's going to be a rainy day, the flower is not going to open. So this symbolizes the fact that if a flower knows that it's going to rain, you as a being with million more cells and just a lot more neurons in your brain definitely knows more than a flower would if you would only allow yourself to tap into that intuition. So that is Spirit's message of reassuring and reminding you that you already have all the answers that you need. You don't have to wait for more answers to show up, and you don't have to be at this crossroad of not knowing which path to take. Yeah, the answers are all within you. That's what I'm saying. And let's take a look at more changes that are coming towards you. That's really fast. You have very fast energy in your group as well, group number 1. But let's see what the tea leaves have to say. You have haystack, and this says, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Again, with the same idea as the seeds that you have planted over time have started to blossom. This haystack is saying that whatever you have sown, whatever practices you have done, you're going to start seeing the results and reaping the results of it. And then you also have a fair woman, dealing a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this could be significant for you if you come across an opportunity that's given by a person in this kind of demographics. Definitely is a sign from Spirit. You also have younger men, and this says dealings or relationship with a younger man, another group of people that you be working with. I'm also seeing that with the wide diversity of the people, you could, if you are in a field where let's say you're like an influencer, or you have the ability to reach multiple people, this is a sign saying that you will reach more people, you will grow, you will hit a wider demographic. Whatever career or business you're doing is going to blossom and just reach a lot more people. You also have October. So I do believe that this change is going to last the whole summer, since October to me is the start of fall. So yeah, you're gonna reap this beautiful manifestation and this growth and this development, and seeing that the fruits that the seeds that you have planted has start to bloom and blossom and grow into fruits, and you will reap the whole energy of it all the way till the month of October. And who knows, in October you might continue reaping it, or you might have different benefits or different changes coming towards you. You have desk with pay attention to your work. So I wish this focused. There we go. Pay attention to your work. I believe that in the summer months, even though you might be taking a break and taking a vacation, I do see that you will have the energy to do a lot more. Like, you're gonna have the energy to work a lot harder. You will come up with a lot more ideas, and you wouldn't be as burnt out as you might have been, especially in this season. Like, you will have the energy to work a lot more than you usually do. And then you have the career card. So definitely positive changes coming into your career. So whatever you do as a form of work, as a form of getting money in, you know, to pay the bills, like whatever you consider your career, it can be one career, it can be all careers, but the blessings are coming into every single one of this sector. All right, so now we are going to take a look at some tarot cards to see more messages from Spirit on the positive changes that are coming into your life. So Spirit, ooh! Oh, that was way too many. Let's take the top card and these two that are in my hand. I think, let's do one more. Can I have, thank you. Okay, so let's see the cards that you guys got. You have the Hanged Man. So you are going to start out by not making a lot of changes, you're going to do a lot more observation. So starting out in the summer, you are going to see the seeds that you've planted, right? You're going to start to see the little sprouts coming up, and you're going to observe to see which one is performing well, which one needs more water, which one needs a different area to grow in. So the Hangman card is letting me know that you're going to spend the first few weeks of summer observing the things that you've grown to see what kind of changes and nourishment you need to put into all these different categories, if you have to change anything, so that you can have like a different perspective on what you've already been doing. And then you also have the devil. With the hanged man and the devil, I am seeing that you're going to do a lot of inner work. So again, like with things that are no longer serving you, you're going to be cutting it out. And with the devil card, it's like you will be able to see the unhealthy beliefs and unhealthy habits that chains you to your current path. So taking that break and not always being in the move, taking that inaction with the hanged man is going to help reveal this devil energy that has been in your energy field. Next, you have 8 of coins. And so with that realization, you are going to start working hard at it. I don't think you're ever going to like really slack off. You will only have inaction when it comes to your work if you need that time to reconsider and recalibrate to see what is the best move forward. So the 8 of coins show me that you are going to continue to build on these paths that you've been on, and to continue to look after all these seeds that you have planted. That energy is not going to change for you, even with the little stagnation of the hanged man energy. Ooh, and then you have the Queen of Coins. This is abundance. This is self-sufficiency. This is nourishment and being able to care for yourself. So that is one of the blessings and positive changes that are coming into you. I believe that right now you're already in a nice place. Maybe you do stress about finances or your career path here and there every now and then, but overall you're not like completely lost. However, with the start of summer and with you doing more introspection and seeing the results of what you've planted, is going to give you even more abundance and even more confidence that you know what you're doing and that you are entirely capable of taking care of yourself. Yeah. And let's see what else we got. We have the King of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment. This is maturity. Not only will you have a good handle on the finance aspect of your life, you will also have a good handle on emotional maturity and how you look at things and your perspective on things, your intuition, your view on things, right? Like your creativity. You're gonna have a very, very mature energy towards it. So let's say maybe in the past, if something you are working on doesn't go your way, or it doesn't yield the results that you wanted, you might have been really affected emotionally. But moving forward, because of all the introspection and the growth that you're doing, because of this metamorphosis that you're doing with the butterfly, you're going to transform into this person who has good control over your emotions. And because emotions are how we manifest, emotions are what fuels our manifestation. When you have good control over your emotions, you have good control over your manifestation. Yeah. All right. And then you have a Knight of Wands. So this to me shows that you have such a bright spark of inspiration and passion, and I just see that you're gonna be a trailblazer, moving at a very fast speed. Like after the pause with the hangman energy, you are going to burn a path forward for you. You're going to charge forward in all the paths that you want to do and create. And yeah, you're going to lead by your heart and your passion, and it's going to be a really beautiful change in energy for you. And your last card, you have the Eight of Cups, and this is signifying that by the end of the summer, you are leaving behind your old life. You're leaving behind your old identity. You're leaving behind your old income, maybe possibly your old career if it was not in alignment with you. And you're moving towards the light. You're moving towards brighter days, brighter territory, a whole new adventure. You're not going to be the same person by the end of the summer that you, I mean, like, no duh, everybody changes. Time changes everybody. But I just feel like you're transforming so significantly that, like, within the 3 months of summer, you're a whole new person. You're gonna look back at yourself in like June and go, wow, I don't even recognize her anymore. Sometimes I feel that kind of energy. Like when I go back to the texts that I sent to my friends a year ago, I read the things that I was saying and how I was saying them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't recognize that person. And you're gonna have the same kind of energy. So you're gonna walk away from whatever is no longer serving you, and whoever you are right now, you're transforming into a much brighter, better person. I feel like I need to put a card here. It feels empty. I'm gonna draw one tea leaf card. Ah! I dropped a few to see what final oracle card we can have. So you have Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So I think you would also be focusing a lot on your family, spending a lot of time with family, and overall just having a great family, friendship, relationships in this summer solstice, or in the summer season. So group ones, this is all the reading that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for spending time with me and allowing me to do this reading for you. If this has resonated, be sure to give it a like, and you can also comment to tell me your thoughts on it. And also make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future readings. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hi group 2s, and welcome to your reading. We are going to take a look at the beautiful changes or positive changes that are happening to you this summer solstice or the summer season. So my idea of this is that we want to see what is transforming in a positive way for you for the 3 months of summer. And in the northern hemisphere, it's I believe it's July, August, and September. Those are the summer months. I'm still not too used to the seasons because I came from a place where we had no seasons. But anyway, let's get started with your reading. So we are going to take a look at the tarot card that you chose, and I'm going to use this as sort of an oracle card as well to see intuitively what I'm getting from the card. So the meaning of the sun card aside, this shows the Egyptian sun god Ra and on his journey, and this is giving me the impression of how, you know how they say that souls travel to the underworld on a boat. It's almost like you're transforming into your new life. You're stepping into a new life. It's like a rebirth kind of energy. So I believe that in this summer month, you are tapping a lot into your spirituality. If you are really into Egyptian culture, I see that you would be learning more about it. But what I'm just seeing is that there's going to be a rebirth. It's almost like the death card energy, where there's an old version of you that is going to die away in the summer, and you are going to be born again into this new being. It could also be a rebirth or a resurgence of an idea that you had in the past, something that maybe you've tried but never worked out. So it's like a second chance energy. Somebody that you knew in the past could also be coming back into your life in the summer. If this is an energy that you would want, I could see a rekindling and a rebirth of that connection as well. So now we're going to take a look at your oracle cards to see further messages that we have for you. So starting out with your first card, you have gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. So I think if we were to go with the relationship energy of somebody coming back in from the past, I do see that maybe this person was playing the long game. Maybe this person didn't commit or jump right into the relationship when they could have in the past, because there was something that they wanted to feel out, to test out if it could withstand the test of time. And now they're coming back because they know that they can. Like, they know that this can work. So they're coming back with the commitment energy. I'm also seeing that if it's not a relationship that's going to happen for you, group number 2, I'm seeing that one of the positive changes that you are going to be receiving is the ability of patience. Is the skill of patience. And patience is just so difficult to cultivate and to create nowadays, especially with the generation that grew up with the internet, with instant communication. Patience isn't really a skill that we have anymore, because if you were to text a friend, you would expect them to reply to you immediately, whereas in the past you could send a letter to your loved ones and not expect anything to come back in like months, if even. So patience as a whole is just something that we have lost as a community, because we live in this day and age of instant gratification. So having the skill of patience is really going to help you win the long game and really put you leagues ahead of other people, because most people don't have patience. Most people would just give up. And with persistence, I see that there is something that even though you don't see the fruits of your labor right now, you're going to keep working at it, and you're going to keep being persistent at achieving this thing that you want to create. Your next card, you have the second bloom. A second chance is never too late, new possibilities. So this is just a reconfirmation of the relationship energy that we were talking about. So if it is a relationship, there's going to be a second chance, a resurgence. If it's not a relationship, it is something that was very important for you and very significant to you in the past that is coming back towards you right now. And yeah, there's going to be like a second coming of it. If I were to say, if it's like a video, if you are a content creator, it could be that a content that you have created in the past that never took traction could somehow blow up in this summer month. So that's the second resurgence energy that I'm getting for you guys. And then your next card, you have, oh my gosh, the hawk and thistle with graceful persistence. So really the persistent energy. And it's so funny how, like, you know how I arrange the card, I kind of balance them as I go, and this card ends up on the side that is talking about persistent. So I don't have much to say about this card. I just think that you are really gaining the skill of perseverance, working through anything, like working through the ill discipline that people have around persistence. So it's like you're not doing work when you feel like it. You're doing work because you know you should. Like you're doing it in a very disciplined way, and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to, it's going to become easier and easier and easier for you to take the action and just do what you need to do. Yeah. and you wouldn't have so much resistance around even getting started or getting it going. And the more you do it, by the end of the summer, the stuff that took you so much energy and you had to talk yourself into doing, it's not going to be the same anymore. You wouldn't have to talk yourself into doing it. It would just become a routine. It would become part of your ritual where you just do it. And then without you having to mentally debate and bargain with yourself to do this task, you're going to then make space and free up a lot of mental energy and mental room to create even more things, because you're not spending the time bargaining and pushing things aside and procrastinating, right? And your last oracle card, you guys have the verbena, and this card, I think, talks about how this plant is very good at making animals docile, and so this plant really represents kindness. So with this card, I am seeing that this summer you could be forming a lot of new connections as well. And I'm not sure if this is a pigeon or a hawk, but I do see that you guys with Roux as well, you have a lot of like bird energy, and to me, birds are creature of air. So I'm seeing a lot of like fast communication coming towards you this summer. And I'm also seeing that if you see like white birds in particular, or just birds, it could be signs from spirit that you're on the right path as well. And yeah, but yeah, back to this card, I am getting the message that if you want to make new friends and form new connections or build new relationships, that's going to work for you. And oh my gosh, so with this being next to the second bloom, I'm seeing it now. So you have two very significant things that are happening for you this summer. One, with regard to your work and your hobbies, interests, whatever you're building, you're going to gain the persistence and the patience and the discipline. And then the other one is coming in terms of a relationship. A relationship that did not work out in the past is going to bloom again. And this time round, that person is going to come towards you with kindness, and they're going to come towards you with love and with the sincerity to build this relationship, to make it stronger, to make it healthier than what it was before. Yeah. That is such a beautiful energy, group number 2s. Okay, well, now let's take a look at my favorite little tea leaf oracle cards to see any further messages that Spirit has for you. And if you came from group number 1, you will already know the surprise, but I'm gonna end your readings off with a little surprise, which I guess you'll have to see until the end to see what the surprise is. Anyway, Spirit, can I have 2 more? Oh, I think that was 2. Okay, thanks, Spirit. You read my mind. It's almost like you're in my head. Alrighty. Also, group number 2, I'm just getting a very chatty energy from you guys, so it makes sense with all the bird energy as well. I think you guys are just going to be really chatty, and people would love talking to you as well, because I wasn't this bubbly with group 1. I mean, I love group 1s, but with you guys, I just feel like I can truly be myself and like be your bestie and just tell you everything and not worry that I sound like a valley girl like right now. Anyway, we're gonna start with your tea leaf cards. So you guys have May, and I know May is in the past. This could be that this energy is going to last until May, or something that you might have started building from end of April, May-ish area. Like whatever you have been working on since May is going to get stronger as you become more persistent. It could be a relationship that you met in May that didn't work out. Something that was significant in May is going to have a resurgence and a rebirth. You also have not unsuccessful plans. So yes, something that was unsuccessful back in May. It's going to come back for a round 2. For, yeah, encore. Stork, news of birth or new business opportunity. And with the stork, is that how you say it? Stork? With this card, I also get this, that like these animals, they bring a lot of abundance, or like a lot of great news, a lot of blessings with them. So I do see that in the summer months, you are going to get a lot of blessings from spirit. You have bowl, plenty of material things. If we just didn't talk about the blessings, I mean, like, you're gonna have a lot of material things. I think you'll be very abundant. I do see that you'll be very well taken care of, and whatever you would want to buy, whatever you need in your life, you wouldn't have to try very hard to achieve it. You're just very plentiful, very abundant, very fruitful in terms of material things. And I also see that in terms of like success, right? In terms of achievement, in terms of energy as well, because we do need energy to continue to pursue whatever it is that we want to pursue. You have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So you'll be getting the bag, you'll be getting the abundances. If you want to change career, I think you will get to change into a career that's going to bring you more bags of money. Very nice. And your last oracle card, ooh, you have the tankard. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. So I just see that this summer is going to be so positive. Like, abundant nature, everything blooming, everything being fruitful, celebration, having fun with your friends, all the while building the skill of patience and persistence. That's amazing. You guys, I thought I really loved group 1's reading, but I also really love you guys' reading. I can't choose which group I like more. Anyway, let's get into your tarot cards. I'm going to do, let's see. No, I should shuffle it this way because I always end up making it like opposite. Anyway, let's do this kind of shuffle with your tarot card. That wasn't very good, but I kind of felt like doing it. Anyway, we are going to take a look at some tarot cards now to see additional messages on the positive changes that are happening to you this summer, in the summer solstice. Alright, Spirit, can I have 4 more cards, please? These 2 wanted to come out. This one, too. No, I need 1 more. Can I have 1 more, please? We did 7 with group 1, so we have to do 7 with group 2. Can I have 1 more card, Spirit? Oh, this one. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got. Okay. Whew. So the first card that you have, 8 of Cups. Very similar energy to the previous group. It's so funny because I just feel like I'm getting this card in almost every single reading that I'm doing nowadays. So I just feel like as a collective, we're all moving away from something that is no longer serving us and being more brave and adventurous to venture into a journey or a place that we've never tried before. Or maybe we kind of tried, or maybe we kind of know where we're going. We can see a little far into the distance, but we don't truly know the destination. We've never been there before. So I think we're all venturing into a new journey. And then you have, 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, happy family, wishes coming true, stability. You're just going to be very, very, very fulfilled. Like, you're going to be so happy. This shows union. If you want to really build a solid relationship, solid foundation, you're going to get that. I think you're leaving the 8 of Cups and walking towards the 10 of Cups. Wow. Talk about gains. You have the 9 of Cups. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's also progression. You have 8, 9, and 10 of Cups. You are progressing. You're moving forward. You're just taking one step at a time. You have wishes coming true with the 9 of Cups. everything that you've desired before. Whatever wish you have, you might be a group that has a very strong manifestation energy right now. So a message that I'm getting for you, group number 2s, is that continue to be positive. Whatever you think, whatever you put your energy into, whatever you water is going to grow from this moment till the end of summer. So it is very important to feed your mind nourishing, healthy thoughts, because that's going to take root and grow. And yeah, wish fulfillment is coming in. You have 2 of Cups. Union, love, relationship, partnership, to happiness, good things, love. Did I say love? I'm just, you have so much love in your reading, and I'm just like freaking out right now because this is so beautiful. I definitely think that the summer is going to reignite the relationship that you have in your life. If it's with a person that you are not currently with right now, that's going to re-spark, and you are going to have a much more beautiful relationship than you had before. But if you're already in a committed relationship, I think that's going to get even stronger. You guys are going to, with this card too, like be so in love with each other. Oh my gosh. I think one thing as well, like if you feel like there's no possibility that the person that you're with right now could ever give you this kind of happy, giggly feeling, I feel like you will have the courage to walk away from that relationship. And by you walking away from it, it's going to make space. With this, these 2 animals here too, I'm just seeing that it's going to make space for you to attract the kind of relationship that you want in your life. But you will end the summer, go into the fall with this. With this being planted, with this coming into fruition, with this part of your journey starting. Oh my gosh. You have the star. Sorry, group 2s. I'm just like freaking out. I just love your cards. This is wishes coming true. Something that you've wished for, wished upon a star for, is coming true. You, 9 of Cups, the stars, you just have all your wishes coming true. There's not much more to say about this. You're going to be loved and cared for as well. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is the first slightly different energy, but I think that you are going to master your way of communicating. You're going to master your mind. You're going to have a gentler approach to your mind. The Queen of Swords, to me, comes out like a very stoic, no-nonsense kind of person, which I think you will be. You'll be good at drawing boundaries. You'll be good at cutting out connections that you no longer need in your life. And with this card as well, I'm getting the Chinese opera kind of visual. So you're gonna be good at wearing different masks. So being different personalities, or being a different person in different roles that you're playing. And there's like a little net going around. So anyway, ignore that. Imagine you don't see it. Anyway, you're going to be like attracting a lot of things to you, like the flies being attracted to your reading, even though flies are not really the best things. But maybe you're like a flower to the bees, right? Anyway, with this card, I wanted to say that you are going to be very good at communicating and being in a different role in the different areas of your life. So if you are a spouse, you know how you communicate beautifully as a spouse. If you are a worker or a manager or a boss, how you can communicate beautifully and efficiently in that role. So that is one of the changes. Can you just fly away, please? Come on. Anyway, that's going to be one of the changes that you will be receiving this summer. Okay, now that I'm no longer distracted, let's look at your last card. You have Knight of Wands. You guys have a very similar reading to group 1s. a little bit. Like you guys have similar cards coming out, but with the Knight of Wands, I see that someone is either going to come towards you with a very passionate energy, or you are going to pursue your dreams with a lot of passion, a lot of fervor. I definitely ran out of battery, but we were talking about your Knight of Wands, and I was just saying that you are going to be moving towards your passion with new ignited fire. Like the summer is going to stoke that fire in you, and you're going to bring that heat and the flame towards the cooler months. It's going to keep it burning for you. Alright, so now we're going to end the reading with your final little tea leaf card to fill the spot that we have. And you have V for victory, victory in some endeavors. So you are going to be victorious at whatever it is that you want to pursue right now. And yeah, group number 2s, thank you so much for allowing me to read your reading for you today. I've never seen tarot cards come out so beautifully. I'm in love with your reading. I'm gonna claim this. I also want to claim group 1. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. And if you enjoyed this, you can leave me a like. You can also comment. I would love to read your thoughts. And also remember to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future readings. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hi group 3s, and welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this Sun card, this is going to be the positive changes that are coming into your life this summer solstice. So my idea of this is that this is going to take a look at the 3 months of summer, which are July, August, and September in the Northern Hemisphere. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, just imagine the Northern Hemisphere's energy. But yeah, we are going to see what are changing for you, and we're going to start out by looking at this card, and I'm going to use this as almost like an oracle card to have an intuitive reading on what I am picking up from the images of the card. So with this Sun card in particular, I feel like with the cat looking the way she is, I am getting that you are kind of just gonna let the universe or spirit handle whatever you want to reach. Like, I know this cat is reaching for all these little toys and playing with it, so I do sense a feeling or the energy of playfulness. I think that this summer you're just not gonna take a lot of things very seriously. You're not going to stress too hard on it. You're going to have a lot of fun and enjoyment, and also the belief and the faith that the things that you want to manifest and the things that you want to create in your life, you are going to get it if you are in flow. If you always are in the masculine energy and you try to like force things to happen, you are actually deterring these things from happening in your life. So I think this summer you will see examples of how when you let go, you actually somehow achieve it. And the more examples you see, the easier it is going to become for you to let go of expectations, let go of things that are weighing you down, let go of control, and allow things to happen for you in your life. All right, and now we're going to get into your oracle cards to see the detail or further messages that Spirit has for you. And starting with your first card, you have let it go. So you're gonna let go, release the past, forgive, soften, move forward. So all of this energy, I think you're going to release whatever whatever you are holding on to from the past that is just weighing you down and is serving no other purpose than just making things harder for you. You're going to let go. You see how this card is like the action or the hand position for these two cards are almost identical. I really think that you're going to leave it up to Spirit to guide you and help you on this journey. And I also see with all the water energy that another thing you're going to do is allow things to happen for you. Be in the feminine. No matter what gender you identify as, you're going to be in this natural feminine energy of allowance, of flow, and of faith. Yes. Yeah. And then your next oracle card, you have Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, Scarlet Codes. This card in particular talks about feminine energy, the divine feminine, and how this energy flows through all of us. And it's this like ancient goddess power that we have almost forgotten because somehow the world became off balance and way into our masculine energy. So I think that you are going to tap into this ancient knowledge of just letting things happen, allowing things to happen, letting go of control, and realizing that you are exactly where you need to be and that everything will work out for you and is currently unfolding and working out for you. And all you have to do is let go and receive it. And then your next card, you have the Porcupine and Anemone with boundaries. I think you will also be like, even though you are more in this like feminine energy, allowing things to happen, you're not going to lower your boundaries or take BS from other people. So you will still have your boundaries. If you sense danger, you will still be able to protect yourself. And Spirit is saying to like go into this knowledge with the full faith that you will be protected. Nothing can harm you, so you can easily let go. I'm really seeing the trust fall, right? People who can do the trust fall knows for sure that they're going to be caught and they're going to be okay. It's not going to hurt. And so they can let go freely because they have full faith that somebody or something is going to catch them. And so Spirit is saying that you don't have to worry about being protected or getting yourself into danger by trusting and allowing and just going with the flow and having no plans and just letting things happen, because you are protected. You are like the porcupine. You have the spikes. Even without you knowing it, like the universe or the spiritual team is there to protect you so you can let go. Your job is to let go. Your job is not to protect yourself. Of course, I mean, take that with discernment, right? I don't mean for you guys to like go do dangerous things. I'm just saying that you don't have to control the narrative and feel like you always have to look out for yourself. You always have to be defensive. You always have to be the one having your sword and shield up at the same time. You can let it down. You can allow things to happen for you. All right. And then you guys have the Daisy card, and this card talks about resurgence. So daisies are like, they bloom all year round, and a flower that is like that also, to me, just takes up so much energy. So the message that I'm getting from it is that like something that you have built in the past is going to come into resurgence. I'm also seeing the moon. I believe this is the moon, but to me this looks like the moon. And again, another sign of feminine energy. This also reminds me of the song Daisy. I think it's by Zed. But I believe that song is also talk about female love, I think, or loving a girl. So I'm just seeing a whole lot of feminine energy. So yeah, a positive change that is coming in for you is that you're going to really allow yourself to be in your feminine energy in this summer season, which is going to bring about a lot of ease and flow and less stress and a lot more just things happening for you easily. All right, so now we're going to take a look at some tea leaf oracle cards to see further messages that Spirit has for you guys on what you can expect this summer solstice, positive things happening for you. I think we need one more. Oh, I think that's a lot more than one card, but I think we can fit them all. So let's see. Okay, first card you have is Ring. And this says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So I'm also seeing the ring around the daisies as well. So again, another kind of commitment, engagement, marriage, union is coming in. This energy wasn't so strong in your oracle card, but it is a possibility for some of you to experience a marriage or a commitment, or maybe signing of a new contract in a business. You also have Teapot with deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So maybe we do have quite a lot of I guess viewers in group number 3 that are into same-sex relationships. So this could be very significant, especially if it's something that you are drawn towards, or you could just be developing a very strong friendship with someone of the same gender from you. I'm also seeing that with the relation to Temple of the Rose, like just having a girl tribe or a boy tribe, you know, however you resonate with, but just having a tribe of people of the same gender as you and being in flow with that. You also have Quill, get back to the basics. What is this card talking about? To me, this is reminding me of childhood, of how children, I mean, that's how we were all born, as a baby. And as a baby, you can't really do anything other than letting people take care of you. And I think with Get Back to the Basic, it's almost like telling you to go back to how you were as a child, allowing things, nature, to take care of you. And then you have Needle and Thread, a sincere wish will be granted. So there you go. If you have a wish, you know that it is going to come true. You have Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So maybe right now you feel that something is missing, there's something that you want more and you strive more, and that could be the wish that you're wishing for right now. And Spirit is saying that whatever you feel that is lacking, that you're wishing that you had more of, that is going to be granted for you. And then you have Bow, you are highly thought of. Also another sign of femininity, like the bowl is just such a very feminine thing to have as an accessory. So that just, you know, reconfirms the feminine energy that we have. But also this talks about how people are going to be in awe of you, they're going to think very highly of you. And then you have X, forces working against you. I think that this card talks about you working against yourself with your masculine energy right now, of just trying to push your way through and just manhandle everything. So I think, yeah, summer season, you're gonna just have a lot of relaxation. You'll have an opportunity to just allow things to happen for you. One message that just came into my mind is that you should allow this to happen. You should find time in your day to relax, take care of yourself, not just keep working and working and working. You need to do this like intentionally. Yeah, that's the word. You need to do this intentionally, or this is going to happen to you unintentionally. And by that I mean, like, you could fall sick a lot. You could somehow just, you know, maybe the power might go out in your office for like a month, and then you just can't work and you're forced to take that time off. Maybe your computer breaks. Like, if you don't take the intentional time to relax and be in the flow and be in the energy of accepting, Spirit is saying that you're gonna get this whether you like it or not. So it's better to at least set intentional time for yourself, so at least that's going to be planned out for you and not something unexpected and uncomfortable. Alright, so now let's take a look at your tarot cards to see any further messages with, oh goodness, okay, we're gonna take 7 cards, and that is the 7 cards that came out for you all at once. Just breaking everything. I think that in itself is kind of poetic, because you know how I had everything arranged so nicely, and then all your cards just flew and like hit everything, and I gotta rearrange everything again. So that could be the same energy that you have in the summer. Like you had all your ducks in a row, and spirit just comes in and tells you, no ducks, I want chickens. And now you gotta redo everything. So that could be an energy that is coming in for you, but do not fret, because everything happens for a reason, and it is going to be a very beautiful change that is going to happen for you. Just let go of control. Allow things to happen, because we can control it. We can only see with our limited perspective, but spirit or the universe just sees everything and throughout all time. So allow things to happen. Don't have such a big resistance of the change that is going to happen for you. So you have the 4 of Swords. Meditation. You need to relax. You need to chill out, group number 3. I think you have been burning your candle on both ends, and you really, really need to take a break, or your body will start like malfunctioning. This is how diseases happen. Diseases just don't happen for no reason. Diseases happen when you stop caring about things that you need to care about. If you stop caring about your health and you eat junk food, guess what? You're gonna fall sick because you don't have the nutrition. If you stop caring about your mental health, you're gonna start developing diseases like mental health issues. If you stop caring about your stress level, guess what? Your body is going to create cortisol that's going to increase inflammation and create diseases. So relaxing your mind and just taking it easy is so important. You need to do that if you have not been doing it. You have the 6 of Swords. I think you guys have a lot of things on your mind. You're just, even if you're not physically doing work, and I think you're the group that could be telling people like, oh, I'm not working, I'm not at work, I'm at home. So I took a break. Like, I wasn't at work. But your mind was working the entire time you were at home. So you didn't really take a break. And I think that you are that kind of group that's always constantly moving and just moving forward and working in your mind. So you need to find peace. Like, you need to stop moving your swords. Just be still and meditate. Next, you have the 2 of Wands. Another card of being still. Do not take action. You can plan. I feel hesitant saying that to you because I feel like you're going to spend the entire summer planning now. But you can watch your plans come into fruition. You can wait for the boats to come in. You can daydream. Yes, you can daydream about the possible journey that you could take, but you need to rest. And then you have the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of juggling going on. You are trying to master how to, juggle all these energy. I'm also seeing that, like, maybe if you took time to rest and relax, you would have a better skill of being able to juggle the things on your plate. I'm also seeing repeating numbers. So number 2s could be significant, 2. So you could be seeing repeating 2s as well. That talks about union. So with the ring, again, a union could be possible. I'm also seeing a reflection. So IV and VI over here. So the reflecting numbers to me talks about like having a mirror in front of you, or maybe like if you believe in twin flame soulmates, that could be a sign as well. But also a mirror, so like looking at your reflection and really seeing the truth of the nature and being honest with yourself of what you really need to do. All right, and then you guys have the 5 of Pentacles. So to me, this talks about, it's kind of like being left out in the cold, but not in a bad way, because you still have a companion. You still have somebody walking alongside you. Even though you might feel like you taking a break right now, it's not going to allow you to gain whatever you want to gain. Spirit is saying, don't worry, I'm walking alongside you. I'm taking you to a much better place, a much more comfortable place that you can't even imagine and think of. You have Ace of Swords. So I think that when you take the time to rest your mind, allow yourself to learn new skills, allow yourself to learn new time management, better time management, daydream, have faith in the universe that, is bringing you on a journey for your best and highest growth, then you will start to have new ideas and new clearer communication with the spirit that is going to help you uncover, discover probably new talents that you never knew you had before. And then you have the Queen of Cups as your final tarot card. This is so beautiful because this to me talks about emotional satisfaction, being gentle and kinder to yourself. This also is a reconfirmation of the feminine energy that we have throughout your reading. So you are going to really learn to be in your feminine. Like, you're going to learn to allow things to happen for you. All right? Yeah. And a lot of emotional fulfillment coming in as well. And so we're going to end the reading with your final tea leaf card. If you have any question, you can ask it right now. If you need any other further confirmation, you can ask it right now. And your last tea leaf card, you have younger woman, dealing a relationship with a younger woman. I think, maybe we just didn't have enough feminine energy in your reading. So Spirit says, there you go, one more confirmation about this feminine energy that is throughout your reading. So yeah, group number 3, this is the reading that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. I really hope it resonated, and you can leave me a like and comment on this video. I would love to read your stories, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future readings, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!